Hi Scorpio, welcome to Light Sage Intuitive. Come on in. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Doing things a little bit differently. I'll talk about that just in just a second. But I'm going to be doing a general love reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so if you find this isn't your message, you might want to check one of the videos for your other planetary placements. As well as my intention is that this reading is timeless, so whenever you find yourself drawn to watch it, that's when it's intended for you. I'm going to read your energy here, your person's energy here. It could be interchangeable. Take it how it resonates for you. And I'm going to read the energy of the connection of the relationship between you down here. Doing it a little differently. I have started laying the cards out ahead of time for a few reasons. One, it allows me to make the videos a little shorter, and it allows me to... I really like to shuffle. I do a lot of meditating. It's cathartic and very therapeutic for me, and that way I don't have to cut it short for the sake of time. And it gives me an opportunity to look over the cards and get a feel for the message before I start talking about it. But also, something else I'm going to do a little differently. I'm going to share some channeled messages with you. If you're not interested in hearing those, I'll put a timestamp down below and you can skip straight to the tarot reading. But just a little background. How I ended up here doing tarot readings on YouTube. A couple of years ago, I started a spiritual awakening, midlife crisis, call it what you want. To me, it's the same thing. It was gradual, slow, some big changes, but it happened over a period of time. And then early January of this year, it really kicked into high gear for me. I went through a dark night of the soul, really struggling, and I felt very strongly prompted by Spirit that I needed to reconnect with the tarot. I've worked with the tarot for almost 30 years, had some periods kind of off and on, but I was prompted that I needed to reconnect with this, and I did, and it was very transformative and very helpful, provided some clarity for me. And then a few months ago, I received this indication that I needed to start recording videos and posting them on YouTube. And I didn't understand it. It wasn't something I had thought of or even considered. But I listened to it, trusted it, followed through. I doubted myself, and I heard Spirit in my ear, just keep going. So I trusted that, and I stepped forward in faith, and I started posting my videos. And it has been an amazing experience for me. I've learned a lot through the process as well about myself and working with and developing a better relationship or stronger relationship with my intuition. But also it gives me an opportunity to help and to give back, provide some guidance and clarity or solace, comfort to those of you out there who might be needing that as well. But I recently, I received, I came to an understanding that I have the ability to channel. It's actually something I've done my whole life. I just didn't even know that that's what I was doing or really thought about it. But I was prompted that I needed to do that and work with it. And since I have this forum here and this opportunity to do this, I am flexing my muscles, working with it, and taking this opportunity to develop that skill even further. So as I shuffled, I had a couple of messages come to me, and I wrote those down. I just had a few, and I'm going to share those with you now. So for you, I saw a ship in a bottle, in a glass bottle, like, the kind that someone creates that's really hard. But the ship was in the bottle. It was very ornate with sails, and but it was floating in the water. So I don't know, maybe if it's your message, you'll know what that means. Also, I saw a racetrack. I saw cars going around on a racetrack. I could hear them whirring by and smell the motor oil and feel the heat and the... Anyway, there was a wreck. And the message is that they will be okay. They're going to be okay. And then I saw hot air balloons floating through the sky. So many, like just a sea of them, like a hot air balloon festival. Don't know what that means. Maybe you asked for a sign. But I just saw... I wouldn't say hundreds, I'm exaggerating if I say hundreds, but so many beautiful, bright, colorful hot air balloons floating through the sky. And then lastly, I heard the song I think it's called Walking on Sunshine. I think it's Katrina and the Waves. Maybe that means something to you. Maybe you're hearing it right now, and that's just confirmation that this is your message. Or maybe it's a sign that you've asked for, but I heard it very clearly, Walking on Sunshine. So those are the messages I have for you this week, and I would love it if those resonate for any of you. If you would, if you feel comfortable, if you wanted to share that in the comments, I'd love to know. But anyway, let's get into your reading. So for you, Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So, this is about wish fulfillment, getting what you want emotionally, being satisfied, satiated. Either your person is going to come in and do this, or you are doing this. But we have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So someone, this Knight of Swords, is charging in to deliver information. They want to take this to a higher level of commitment. They want to end this conflict. And they want to take action towards this very quickly. They could be this is often called Cupid's arrows or messages of love. But it's either receiving very quick communication or taking fast action towards something. And they want to establish equal reciprocity, equal give and take. They want to do away with the imbalances. They want to do away with the conflict, and they want to make this fair. They want to have equal emotional give and take, equal sharing of stability for each other. Just a very beautiful natural flow of exchange of energy between you. And you want a new passionate beginning. And let me tell you, this is full of passion. There is so much passion here on both sides. But there's a new passionate beginning, and it's going to be worked towards. This person is determined. They see this and they want this, and they are going to communicate this. Either they are or you are. I drew a Chakra Love Oracle, and what you got is compassion. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. Your person, or you, take it how it resonates, on the bottom of the deck has the Chariot. This is the card of Cancer. It does not have to be. But there could be travel. They could be buying a car. They could be going on a road trip, or just travel in general, moving towards you. But it's also about wanting victory, wanting success, as well as balance, establishing balance, balancing the light and the dark aspects of the self in order to move forward, to control those energies in order to propel yourself forward towards the destination. They have the Seven of Wands, Temperance, the Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Again, quite a few wands. They've been persevering. They've been putting in a lot of effort. They were fighting for something that they really believed in. I feel like it's this connection between you, putting in a lot of effort, and they believed in this passionately, giving it their all. This is fighting an uphill battle, but you don't give up because you know it is worth it. With the Temperance card here, there's been a need for balance and spiritual healing as well. It's also a little bit of assistance from the universe, nurturing of the soul, and it's clarity and perspective as well. They have the Nine of Wands. So this battle is over. The conflict is over. Maybe. The conflict is over, but they are worn out. They need this spiritual healing. They're defensive. They're protective of themselves. They don't feel like they have any more in them. They believe in this and they want this, but they don't have it in them. They need this break. They need a moment to catch their breath, and they may be a little defensive with you. They also have the Two of Cups, so it's about, this is that very spiritual, emotional, deeply passionate, loving connection, equal give and take, sharing. It can be a card of soulmates, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. So this can be called the Single Lady card. And I feel like when I look at this, I can read this in a few different ways. When I look at this row, it's like in order to have this relationship, to take it how it resonates. This is not everyone's situation, and there's some alternatives I'll share as well. But in order to have this relationship, there is a need for them to become single. Without this, there will be continued conflict. I also see it could be that this person has not been setting boundaries. This relationship has had them a bit discombobulated, and they've been a little too free, a little too open, and haven't been they've been accepting less than what they deserve, and they're aware of that, and they feel conflicted about this, and it needs to stop. As well as, this is a mini Empress card, so this is your person coming into recognition of their own self-worth, understanding their value, recognizing their worth, and settling for nothing less than what they're worth. This is also someone who is generous and nurturing, very capable and taking care of themselves and providing for themselves. And they look good, they smell good, they're very successful, but very confident and very capable. I feel like this could be this person stepping into their power. This could cause a little bit of conflict. It might be a new energy for them to be in, and it might be causing some conflict in their life. The card that they got from the Chakra Love Oracle is Journey. To enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. So to enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. All right, so for the connection between you, down here, your Chakra Oracle card is out of chaos comes creation. Beginning, creation. All right, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Liberty card. This is about freeing yourself, realizing that those things that have you bound, the things that are keeping you tied in place, are things that you have created yourself. Once you realize that, once you see that they're of your own creation, it will be so much easier for you to walk away, move forward, to leave this bondage in the past. This is the heart of the matter right here. Treasured memories, so reminiscing, living in the past. Someone could be working through some issues from their past, just really focused on the past. This card is a reminder that, we have memories from our past, treasured memories that we take out and look at, the beautiful ones that lift us up in times of sadness. But there are also memories from our past that do not serve us. And it's asking you to realize or look at and acknowledge that, yes, things that have happened in your past have shaped who you are, but they do not determine who you are moving forward. Use those memories that lift you up and release those ones that do not serve you. Tell a new story. These cards are information about the situation. So a couple things. Again, this similar message here. So a long way home. So one of the things that I'm getting from this is that there could be a distance between you. Could be travel required in order for you to come together. This is also talking about memories and those things from our past that we carry with us. We create memories to fill our castle and make us feel stable and secure. And the light memories help keep us floating and moving along. We also have a lullaby. So someone is not getting enough sleep. Someone needs to get more sleep. They need to dream. They need to get that fresh perspective. I feel like once they get some sleep, some good sleep, they have that dream, they allow those things to work out in their mind as they are sleeping, they're going to awaken refreshed with new perspective. I really get that strongly. There will be new perspective. This is influencing factors. We have Mermaid's Love and the Observer. So this is, I love this card. Mermaid's Love. It's a love story. These people are from two very different worlds. I feel like this could definitely be a twin flame relationship. One of the, common themes within that is people from very different backgrounds. It doesn't have to be different backgrounds. You're just two very, very different people. But there is something about those differences that draw you together. This is your home. You're home for each other. This love is it's beautiful. It's deep. It's spiritual. It's very, very beautiful. He's her anchor, and she is his guiding light. It's beautiful. Also, with the Observer talks about patience, divine timing. It's also about perspective. This girl is sitting here with this camera focused. She could have been sitting there for 10 minutes, or she could have been sitting there for 5 hours. But she's sitting there patiently, looking through that lens, trying to find the right perspective, the right moment to take that shot. And when that moment is right, you will know. For the potential outcome, we have change of seasons and moon dance. Again, moon dance is again about perspective, seeing things from a different perspective. And there's a line at the end of that I just want to read to you that really stuck out in my mind. That's the one. Get out of your comfort zone and see life from a different perspective. If you maintain a balance between levity and lightheartedness, you can stay above the everyday noise that threatens to bring us down. So get a new perspective, enjoy life, be lighthearted, stay balanced, because there's change coming. There's big changes coming, changes of seasons. You may already feel this happening, feel the pull towards the future and the release of the past. You may see it. It's to me, this is very similar to the Death card, which is a card of Scorpio. But definitely changes are coming. They're on the horizon, and it is going to happen. You're being asked to be in let the flow and the knowledge that change is the consistent to keep you grounded as you move through this. Wow. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck for the chakra love, you have oneness. You are part of the universe and always will be. I love that. All right, so this is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this helped. You guys, of all the readings I've done, you've had the least amount of cards come out. Your message has been pretty straightforward and clear. Anyway, I hope this helped, and I hope this resonated for you. If so, I'd love it if you would hit the thumbs up or the bell icon to help get the message out there for others to see. And otherwise, I love spending time with you guys. You guys are my favorite sign. I say that all the time. And I hope I see you again. Until then, love and light.